When everything starts falling apart, do you lose your temper or find your calm? This is the story of two brothers. In the end, I hope you learn what real strength means. There were once two brothers, Adrian and Elias, born from the same home, raised by the same father, yet as different as fire and water. Adrian was passionate, loud, full of energy, and always ready to back out orders. When he entered a room, people felt his presence before he spoke. He believed leadership meant being bold, loud, and sometimes being feared. Elias, his brother, was the quiet one, thoughtful, calm, always observing before he acted. He didn't say much, but when he did, his words had weight. Their father often said, "One day, this business will be for you both. But remember, it takes both fire and water to make steam that moves the engine." Years later, their father passed away, leaving them his small manufacturing company. At first, things went well. Adrian's energy brought in new clients, while Elias managed the workers and kept things steady. But soon, a storm came. A new competitor opened nearby, taking away customers. Supplies ran low, orders got delayed, and the workers started to worry. That's when Adrian's fire began to burn too hot. He started shouting at employees for small mistakes. Every problem became someone else's fault. He accused Elias of being too soft. "You're too calm for this," Adrian shouted. "Can't you see everything's falling apart? We need to act, not sit and think." Elias looked at him quietly and said, "Fire burns fastest when it loses control. Calm down, brother." But Adrian didn't listen. His anger spread through the workplace. Workers started quitting, clients stopped calling, and soon, the fire he started began to consume everything. One night, Adrian came to the factory and found Elias still working, alone. He was fixing a broken machine. No shouting, no complaining, just quiet focus. Adrian sighed. "Why do you always stay so calm? Don't you care that we're losing everything?" Elias wiped his hands and looked up. "I do care, brother. That's why I'm thinking before reacting. When a boat is sinking, the one who panics drowns first." Adrian fell silent. For the first time, he saw how his noise had only made things worse. Even though his brother never blamed him, his calmness has finally brought him back to his senses. Adrian became so emotional that night, hugged Elias, and apologized for all his outbursts. Over the next few weeks, Elias started rebuilding. He reached out to the workers who had left, apologized, and listened to their grievances. He talked to the suppliers calmly and negotiated better terms. He even convinced the competitor to collaborate on a shared project instead of competing. While Adrian watched, humbled, the business slowly came back to life. One day, he said quietly, "I used to think strength was shouting the loudest, but now I see, water doesn't shout. It just flows and still shapes mountains." Elias smiled. "Fire can warm or destroy, brother. Water can calm or erode. But when both are balanced, they create power and give stability. In life, we all have a bit of fire and a bit of water inside us. Fire gives us passion, water gives us peace. But remember, it's not the fire that lasts the longest. It's the water that endures, quietly shaping everything in its path. Because real strength doesn't roar, it flows." Tell me in the comment what you think about anger and passion. Subscribe to Wisdom Ville and begin your journey to self-mastery today.